Hey guys, welcome to the third episode of
Fun is where you find it.
I'm Noah.
And I'm Trudi.
This episode is going to be about playing.
Playing. This is your specialty, isn't it?
Yep. I've been playing for 7 years.
7 years now. 7 years experience of playing. Brilliant.
How long have you been playing for?
How long have I been playing for?
How long have you been playing for before you ended it? Like, how many years did you played?
Before I ended what?
Before you ended playing.
Do you think I've stopped playing?
Yeah, eventually, once you were an adult.
Do you? You don't think I play anymore?
Yeah.
Interesting.
You'll
Well,
play full.
that's exactly what we're going to talk about today, aren't we?
Playing, not playful.
Playing, not playful. This is your domain. Here we go. We're diving into it. Playing. Now, before we started, I'm going to be asking the questions today. Isn't that right?
Yep, I'll be the master.
And you're going to be the master.
I'm going to ask her one question just before the real podcast actually starts.
Go on then.
What is your perspective of play?
What is my perspective of play?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's an interesting question. What is my perspective of play? You mean what do I consider play?
Yeah.
Okay.
Technically.
Well, here's the interesting thing. Everybody plays differently, right?
Yeah.
So it's quite interesting that we called this podcast Fun is Where You Find It, because everybody finds fun in different ways.
I found fun on my first birthday.
Did you, on your first birthday? So for me, I like to do certain things that I used to do when I was little that I enjoy. It's when I lose a sense of time. It's when I get into something called flow that I really think makes something playful.
Fun makes time fly, right?
Fun makes time fly, exactly. What is your perspective of play?
My perspective of play is when you get shocked by activity and you so playing is technically a physical way of doing playful.
Okay, so
that's my perspective.
That's your perspective. See, we talked about this. I think playing is the action. Playful is the mindset and playing is the action.
Yeah, playing is the physical version of playful.
Physical version. But see, I would challenge you to say that
Rhetorical question.
Yeah, but I would challenge you to say that chess is playing.
Yeah, it's playing.
And there's not a lot of physicality in that.
No, but like you're moving your arms. Playful, you're just doing this. For people who don't know what I'm doing, I'm just standing still thinking about the word poop.
Don't say poop on our podcast. Would you like to hear what people like? Would you like to hear what the top researchers have to say? What they say play is?
What do you mean?
What do I mean? Let me give you the official, or one of the official definitions of play. Interestingly, nobody has an official definition of play because it's very hard to define, right?
Yeah, there's no chance of anybody. Scientists haven't found out what makes play.
No.
Okay, maybe they have a little bit. Dopamine.
Dopamine?
I don't know how to say it.
Dopamine?
Yeah, dopamine.
Yep, serotonin.
Anger also triggers dopamine.
Oxytocin, yes. Does it?
Yeah,
yes.
It actually does.
Okay, but
just not as much as happiness.
But there you go. Oxytocin, serotonin, dopamine.
What's serotonin?
Serotonin makes you feel good.
Oh.
And boost your immune system. I think that's serotonin.
Oxytocin.
So we call it dose.
Tone.
Right? Dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins as well.
Endorphins.
Yeah.
I've heard of them. Just I don't know. They're familiar, but I don't know what they mean.
Well, they're all the things that play gives you. Endorphins are the things that boost your immune system. They make you feel fabulous. Right, so let me give you the official one of, because as I say, there are many, but this is one of the definitions of play. This is by a doctor called Dr. Stuart Brown, and he's really considered to be the leading play researcher of our time, along with some others that we will talk about over the podcast, because obviously it's a podcast about play.
I've heard of him. I've heard of him.
You've heard of him in
inverted commas? No, actually.
Oh, Stuart Brown?
I'm just making it sound funny because I'm doing I'm making it sound like I'm sarcastic, but I've actually heard of him. Kind of.
Okay, great.
All I've heard is Dr. Stewart.
Great. Okay. Well, this is what he says. Play is a state of mind that one has when absorbed in an activity that provides enjoyment and a suspension of sense of time.
That's what I was trying to say.
And play is self-motivated, so you want to do it again and again. The characteristics of play all have to do with motivation and mental attitude, not with the behaviour itself. Two people might be throwing a ball or typing words on a computer. To tell which one is playing, you have to infer from their expressions and the details of their actions.
Or the smile on their face.
Or the smile on their face.
You're happy right now.
I am. I'm playing right now. This is great. So I'm asking the questions today to the master of playing, and it's very that's you, and it's very clear that children are the masters of playing, because by about the age of 27, the act of playing really dies off for adults.
Yeah.
It also changes in a lot of ways. We feel the weight of responsibility, so we don't give ourselves as much time to play.
Unless
what?
You do not have a job, because then you have all the time.
Unless you do not have a job, but then you have all the time. But I dare say you might have a little bit of stress. Let's get back to the topic at hand, playing. I want to ask you, as a kid who plays a lot, what do you think play does for you? What do you think play gives you?
What it gives me dopamine, which makes, and as Dr. Stewart said, if you want to do it again, it gives me love and happiness.
Gives you love and happiness? Is that what happens? Talk to me through the process of when you play.
When I play, it's usually when I either use my imagination, which is when I'm playful.
Tell me about using your imagination. How do you do that when you're playing?
So right now I'm playing this game in my imagination, and I've got an RC controller and an RC car. So I use that RC controller. I don't turn it on. I use that RC driver as a gun, and I use my imagination to fight zombies, fight other players in the game.
Okay, so you use it as a pretend weapon.
Yeah.
I think it's fair to say we have a gun-free household, don't we?
Yeah, but that's just an RC car.
It's just an RC car driver that you have used in your imagination to turn into something that can fight zombies.
There's no worry about it. There's nothing dangerous about it.
No, I'm not saying there is. I just think it's great that that's what your imagination does. Does most of your play involve your imagination?
Most of my play? Sure. Okay.
Well, I mean, the answer can be no. It's actually just a question.
I have no idea.
If you play soccer, do you use your imagination?
No.
Okay.
Because that's a game that's already been made up. If I'm playing a game that's already been made up by somebody else, then I let them do the game. If it's a game that I made up, then I use my imagination.
What is more fun to do, make one up or play someone else's?
Make one up.
Is it?
Because then you've got to do it could be totally fun. It could be more fun than that game.
Okay.
For example, my gun zombie game thing, that's what I'm going to call it, Guns vs Zombies, is way better than AF footy or... No, it's not as good as Gang Up, but you get the idea.
I get the idea. Okay. So on that, what do you think it is that stops adults from creating their own games, using their own imaginations?
Because they've got so much to do. If they make up their own game, they'll just be like, oh, what do I do?
Oh, right, because they won't know how to play it.
Yeah.
Is that
they don't... You guys don't have much imagination unless you're you.
Why do you think we don't have any imagination? Or as
No,
much?
not you. Other adults. And I'm not particularly saying it to the people, so.
Do you know humans are the only known species to have an imagination?
I don't think that's true.
It is completely true.
No, actually it isn't. Animals can make their own games up.
No, they can't because they don't have an imagination.
They've got a mind.
or not that we're aware of. The closest we've
No,
come is
like that-
possibly
like,
dolphins. But
like-
no, humans are the only ones. We're the only ones who can think about what it's like to eat, I don't know,
No,
curry ice cream and go, ooh, no. We're the only ones who can create things in our heads.
but they can make like a hunting game.
No, but they can't. They're only
No,
in
like
the moment.
humans can teach them. That's technically not count. That
Yeah, sure.
technically
Humans can
doesn't
teach
count.
them, but it's not actually them using their imaginations. Humans, we're the only known species to have an imagination.
Okay, I disagree to that. That's my opinion.
No, it's not your opinion. It's actually science.
That's my opinion. You can't stop my opinion.
I can't stop your opinion, but I can inform you and our listeners about the science of fact. And the science says that we are the only known species to have an imagination. And what happens is...
That might actually not be true because nobody has ever seen... No, maybe there might be a new animal that has an imagination that we've never discovered.
Well, that's why I said the only known species. So, and when
known.
we use our imagination, all of our brain lights up. Like all the different areas of our brain lights up. It's like a big bath.
I think this is turning into playful.
And it's not turning into playful because it's all around playing, right? You talked about imagination and playing. We'll get back to playing. But I think it's interesting to note that they say that we should spend much more time daydreaming because actually daydreaming has a really powerful purpose.
I think I'm very good at daydreaming, but then I fall asleep.
Do you think daydreaming and imagination are different?
Yes.
Why?
Because daydreaming, you can do it anywhere. Like imagination, you can't do it anywhere.
Why not?
Blank.
Okay, fair enough.
Dot.
Blank ... It goes down to it's your opinion and you can have one. Okay, so here's the thing. Before we move on to the next question, we were actually going to play a game, but why don't we do that? We'll do that in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. I want to ask you what advice you have to adults, right? So 2 forms of adults. What advice do you have to parents who want to play with their kids more? And then what advice do you have to bosses who want to put more playing in their work and their teams?
You got to help me with this.
I'll help you, but you start it. You're the
So,
master.
You do the bosses, I'll do the
parents.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. You start.
So parents, if your kid doesn't know how to play, just introduce rock, paper, scissors to them. I'll teach you the rules. You can teach it to them. Rock beats scissors, scissors beats paper, and paper beats rock.
Okay, so on that, do you think it's that the parents...
Also, you cannot change.
But I don't think it's about the kids not being able to play. I think it's about the parents not understanding how to play with the kids.
Yeah, they're going to teach their kids how to. Then their kids are going to play with them.
How do you think kids can get their adults, their parents, to play with them more?
Yeah. If you want to pamper your kids with learning, then there's also the people skills game, which we were going to play, which we are going to play.
We are going to play that one, aren't we?
Yeah.
Is that that's association game?
Let's play right now.
Okay, so we're going to play this game called Associations. We're going to say a word. Noah can start, or do you want me to start?
You start.
I'll start. I'm going to say a word, and then Noah is going to say the first word that pops into his head that he associates with this word. Could be anything, right? And then I'm going to say the next word that pops into my head from his word, and so on and so on and so on. And so we're just going to associate our words together. So I might say the word cloud, and
Rain.
he could say rain, or he could say it could be a feeling, or it could be anything at all. All right, are you ready, Noah Tankle?
Yes.
All right.
Try.
Thank you. Here we go for a quick game of association. Try it at home. It's good fun. I'm going to start with the word sausage,
Tomato.
salad,
Carrot.
bunnies,
Rabbits.
pets,
Dogs.
beaches. Our dog likes to go to the beach.
Oh, yeah. Sea dolphins.
Intelligence,
Turtles.
graceful,
Sad.
Oh, God, sad. Movies. Movies can be sad.
Oh, yeah.
You can't judge my word.
TV shows. Cartoons.
So there's a little bit of a game for you. I think they get the idea from there.
Yep.
Do you know that we all play differently? We all have a different play personality.
I know.
So Stuart Brown, he has come up with these play personalities. We'll put a little link in the chat if you want to go and find out your own play personality. And Mummy at the moment is working on a new questionnaire of how to help people find out how they're playful when they can do it in a work context. Well, let's get back to that question. How do bosses help their teams do more playing? I'm going to say give them space. There's two ways to use play in organisations. There's playing and there's playful. So playing...
Wait, so let them do their work, but like instead of letting them be like quiet and like just let them like at break time allow them to, if they've got a Mac, maybe let them play like a few computer games or something. That's how you can be playful.
Yep, give them a play break.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea. So we call play for distraction is playing. So that's when you've got like a ping pong table in the lunchroom. That's playing. That's the distraction. So you use it as a distraction from your day-to-day work, and then playful you use as an add-in to your day-to-day processes, and you turn them into something playful.
Yeah.
Okay. Final thing before we end up, because I think it's time. What advice do you give to somebody who's listening now and somebody who says, I want to do more playing, I want to play more things, I just don't know how and I don't know where to start? What do you suggest?
What do I suggest? Go little by little to harder. Then you start getting into like complicated games like Evolution. I have no idea what that game is anymore.
Okay.
If you didn't listen to the first podcast, I say Evolution in it as a game, but I have no idea what it is now.
Okay. All right, great. And also for anybody listening, I think you're right. Start by step, bit by bit. Go softly.
Yeah. Start off with rock, paper, scissors, then go higher and higher and higher. You can even make some games up.
Making some games up. I think we sometimes challenge each other, don't we? And we do. You say to me, make this into a game. If ever we're stuck somewhere. The other day we were stuck at a train station waiting for a train, and you said to me, Mama, make this fun. How do you make this into a game? Tell everybody about the game that we had in Japan.
So we went to Disneyland, Tokyo. But our hotel was 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Yes, away.
But luckily, Mama made this game where like we were birds and we had to stand the flock.
Yes.
And it took like it felt like 5 minutes to get there.
Felt like 5 minutes, didn't it? So we stayed an hour and a half away from Disneyland, and we were traveling in peak hour, which in Japan, in Tokyo, if you've ever been, is pretty intense.
Yeah.
So we decided that rather than panic about it, we were going to make up a game, right?
Yeah.
So we were like, birds in a flock, like, those flocks that you see in the sky. And we had to like move with the crowd, like effortlessly with the crowd, didn't we? Like birds. And we had to keep up with the crowd, and we had to move and be as swiftly as we can, just like we were birds in a flock. And it actually turned out to be really fun, and it went really quick, didn't it?
Yeah, we have to do that more time. Yeah, have to do that more.
Well, we can talk about how we do that more as we go.
Yeah.
I think it's on to the very exciting moment.
So, on the last episode when we said the last two were a surprise, here we go. Are you ready?
Are you ready, massive crowd?
Don't leave your seats because things are going to get wild. Brackets, kind of. End of brackets.
So we are going to do the next series, the next episode.
There's 2 parts.
There's 2 parts. Episode 1 and episode 2. We're going to do a big conversation in 2 parts. About drumroll. Screenplay. That's right. We are going to be diving into all things screens for the next 2 episodes.
Yeah. And then we're going to go into season 2, which is about the same things. Just we're interviewing people. Third season.
Let's just stop there for the time being. Let's come back to next season. We're going to talk about screens. We're going to talk about what it's like from Noah's perspective as a 7-year-old, what it's like from Mummy's perspective / Trudy's perspective as an adult, and how we navigate playing with screens and screen time.
Yeah.
It should be really interesting. That's why we're going to break it into 2 episodes. We look forward to seeing you there.
Yeah.
Final advice, Noah, before we sign off?
Nah, if you guys are stuck at home playing this really hard game, just make up some rules to make it more simpler.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to be the official game.
Great idea. Great idea. I've been Trudy.
And I'm Noah.
Thank you so much for joining us on this episode
Of
Fun is Where You Find It.
Episode 3.
We look forward to seeing you next time.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Bye. See ya, bye.
Welcome back for screens next time. Woo. Ciao, 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 ciao. Now you can say poop.
Poop, 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 poop.